Hello and welcome to the Part-Time Gamers, the gaming podcast for people with full-time lives. I'm Cyranex, clocking in with my good friends 9 of 12.
Hi there, it's really icy here, and there's giant icicles, and one fell off onto my porch, but it had a flared base.
There you go.
I was wondering where you were going that, and I was not disappointed.
I almost took a picture for the lushes, and then I broke it. I was like, damn it.
It was like a second grader giving his book report. There was ice and it fell and it got on the thing. Okay, I gotta go bye.
Oh, and also that one weirdo.
Rob just did the thing where he's like, no.
Hey, so I got pulled over for speeding, and instead of a citation for punishment, a cop gave me a ticket to return to Silent Hill.
Yeah, that's worse. I would consider that an actual legitimate punishment.
It was, and apparently it cost $40 million to make. I'm like, oh, somebody's embezzling. There's not $40 million on that movie screen.
Holy shit. Which the other wild thing right now is, a lot of people out there are familiar with the name Markiplier. He completely funded a full-length movie that he starred in called Iron Lung. That it's like I think it was all of his money anyways. It was like a couple $1 million of his money that went into this movie.
Like just under $3 million. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's based off a game that he had played a while back, and he just made a movie of it, and that's probably going to be like #1 movie this weekend. And
it's like two, but for its opening weekend, it pulled in close to $18 million.
Yeah,
and that is phenomenal because the popcorn buckets they were selling, you can't necessarily buy them at the theater. They were 3D printed. You would pay, and I think it was like a donation. You didn't even buy them. You would buy the link or whatever. Yeah, the file. Thank you. To hook to your 3D printer, and you could 3D print the popcorn bucket to bring in.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh. I love
That's
that.
marketing, man.
Yeah, that is awesome. That's a great way to do it.
Oh, that's nerdtastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially for like a YouTuber, play to your audience, man. Play to your people.
Yeah, I mean,
I want one. Shit.
But yeah, I mean, I'm more of a, I guess technically like a casual follower of Markiplier. Like I don't really follow a whole lot of stuff, but over the years, like I've liked his style of YouTubing.
Who it is because we do this show.
Yeah, I mean he's one of the he's a rarity on YouTube. When it really the fact that he's at where he's at, the popularity he has, and at least outwardly appears to be very down to earth, very humble about how he's gotten there, about thankful for all of his fans and things like that. He actually at least outwardly seems to be a genuinely nice person, which is a rare thing for someone of his position, especially on YouTube. But I think it's great the fact that he wanted to do something creative with this, just went out and did it, and it's being successful. I think that's great. I almost made that our discussion topic for later, but there's something else I wanted to potentially talk about, which is a lot sadder, I guess. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, he really did his thing. I mean, I give him kudos. Like even at his opening, he seemed pretty impressed with the people who supported him, not like impressed with himself. Because there's been a couple of like YouTubers, and I'm not gonna throw names, I'm not gonna throw shade, but like one in particular, I watched the movie and I'm like, oh, that's why you're a critic. And and it's not easy making film. I actually worked with someone who was Rabbit Red on 2, and this is just for goofs, like nothing to be released. And it's literally like, oh wow, you got to figure stuff out. So you start small, but this is literally like such a passion project to do himself. And so many people, like he loved to talk about how there were people who were like, why would you do this? This is going to cost money, and this is out of your pocket, and what happens if? And everybody was like, go. Like, kind of,
Yeah.
kind of stick it to the system a little bit. Like, yeah, you want to release a movie, but like show people you can do this.
Yeah.
People like Kevin Smith really love to do that with like podcasting and even movies, where it's like, no, find a way. There is, especially now more than ever, there's so much technology in place where it's not necessarily a case of like, well, I got to think of this, and this.
Yeah.
You look at what you want to do, and then you kind of find the approach pattern, and that's kind of what he did. The trailer for me, I was like, oh, I don't have enough lithium for this. I mean, I want to see this movie, but I might have to sit near the back by an exit, like, whoo.
Yeah, and again, it's impressive the fact that it is seems significantly better than the Silent Hill movie, if your indication. So anyway, hi. I'm sorry. Part of why I'm a little out of it right now is I've been sleeping like garbage the past week, and also my wife found a very dangerous drink for me, which is hard Mountain Dew. So yeah, that's been a thing for the last couple days. Anyway.
Oh, I had one, and oh my goodness, clutch my Swifty bracelet.
I mean, she got like the four flavor pack, and I realized that I absolutely do not like the Baja Blast flavor in general. So I purposely finished those first, just to get them out of the way, so that way I can get to the flavors I actually like. But
I'm having gin and raspberry rose prebiotic soda.
Nice.
This sounds like the old ladyest drink ever right now. God damn.
I got pop that'll make you poop.
Yeah. Not wrong. I mean,
that's a tagline right there. That's a bumper sticker.
I mean, of all the shows to not have Jess on, or actually have something to drink.
Right?
Anyway, yeah, but we do have a game to talk about, so let's go ahead and get to work.
Morning break is over. Morning break is over.
All right, so this is actually technically a holdover from last month, but I was trying to make a new topic, which we may or may not continue. I'm not sure yet. It's apparently a little bit more difficult theme to get games for.
Really not.
Yeah.
Well, although some of the best ones I've found so far are coming soon.
Okay.
Like, apparently, balls are going to be all over Steam. Like, just go to Steam and search for balls. Like,
yeah. I mean, I found a couple. I mean, yeah, we'll discuss. And
some are puzzles, some are
yeah.
Either way, we get to cover this game.
True grown up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either way, we got to cover this game, which we planned for last month and didn't happen.
Yeah, and I'm really glad to be able to cover this one.
So into this game. He played this game for hours and hours today. I was watching him, like, asking him about the different characters and all this stuff. I'm like, I should just have, you should maybe go to this show. Like,
yeah. Just set up the.
He's like, no, I've just played a lot. Like, holy
well,
crap,
that makes you an expert.
This game a lot. Is my takeaway.
Close enough, expert. There you go.
Yeah,
we went out for a cigarette, I have to say, and walked back out there because I had been doing something else. We went for a smoke, and we walk in, and the game's running. I'm like, what?
Oh,
what's happening? There's a character. I said, you have to tell me who that is. That you could just let play.
Yep.
Does it by himself. It's like, oh, it's great for grinding. Grinding? A couple boards in, I've got like 2 or 3 characters, and I'm just like, this is getting hard, and I'm out.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't gotten that far. I've only gotten to like the second zone, but that's also because I try to grind the first, like make sure all my current characters have the first zone done before I go into the next zone and everything. Like I'm that kind of weirdo. So I've only gotten to the second zone, but yeah, I know of that character. I don't know what character it is. But anyways, we're talking about Ball X Pit. We never even said the name of the game, but Ball X Pit.
We just did.
Yes. Developed by Kenny Sun and Friends, which I think is a fantastic name for a developing company.
Yeah.
Kenny
love it.
Sun and Friends. And published by Devolver Digital, which has a great pedigree. Like they're very, you could probably name, if you can even find them, you can probably find, if you can even find them, you could probably name bad Devolver Digital games. You can count them on one hand, maybe. I mean,
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, wait, bad.
like
What? Oh, okay.
there are
Yeah, they don't
very,
make bad
if you can
games.
even
Gotcha.
find them, there are very, very few bad games that are published by Devolver Digital. They have a very good
Well,
eye
right
for these.
now, they have a really, really popular one, right?
Yeah,
The Lamb Cult one.
Cult of the Lamb. Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's
Devolver.
super popular right now.
Yeah. I mean they have a lot of really great games under their publishing umbrella. But yeah, it's is $14.99 on Steam. Although I do believe it is. When I checked it last night, it was on sale, for like I think $11.99 on Steam. But you can also find it on Switch, including Switch, the original and Switch 2, PlayStation 5, Xbox, whatever they're on now, and Mac and PC via Steam. So it's just about everywhere. Um,
I didn't think I bought this. Did I buy this? Like, we're playing the
oh,
Xbox.
sorry,
Was it
I
on
forgot.
Game
It
Pass?
also is on Game Pass. I forgot to mention that.
Okay, there we go. That makes sense.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to put that in the notes. It is available on Game Pass. That is where I'm playing it as well. Although now that I know that I like it, I might just end up getting it onto Steam, just so I know I have that. This is a great game. Just it's again it ties into the appeal of survivor likes. Oh, but this one is very different in how it does it. Because it is much more like it has a lot of elements of the old game Breakout. Which is a very interesting
that's
way of thinking of
exactly.
it.
It's like so crazy
Yeah.
interesting, I thought, for this game, this type of game. I mean, we were doing the survivor thing, like that the combat is like Breakout, which I kind of love. I
Yeah.
love Breakout. That
I love
Yeah.
me some Breakout back in
I
the day.
owe loving video games, like, and I'm old enough to
We
have a
just
machine
lost
that
Theo.
did like Pong. That Breakout was like that next level of, I love that. So
For
I've
some
never
reason, we
seen
just lost
combat
it.
done quite that
There
way.
it is.
Lost what?
We lost Theo for a second there. Welcome back.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Thanks. What happened? I think I time traveled.
you did about 30 seconds into the future. Oh,
Oh, everything looked the same.
yeah.
It's
yeah,
okay. You didn't
unfortunately.
travel back, and we're not stuck with Breakout. We've got this
Yeah.
for combat now.
Yeah, but
Oh, okay.
but yeah, it is. It's definitely got that, like, it's got the combat style of like Breakout, and it isn't necessarily a true survivors like, because I think one of the core tenets of it is the auto fire mechanic, and you can set it. It has a setting for auto fire, which I personally think is better. But there is also a setting for manual fire. So if you are a masochist and enjoy like racking your brain on when to fire certain things, you can do it that way. But I just prefer the auto fire, which makes it much more the survivor like.
Yeah, and I can't see,
Yeah,
especially once you get to the characters where there's two of them and you can go different directions. Like,
yeah,
how the hell would that work on manual?
yeah. But yeah, it's got that the brick breaker combat where you're in this single, basically a single lane heading forward, and there's just these like they start off as skeletons. They're different kinds of enemies in these boxes basically, and they're just slowly coming towards you. And you have to try to shoot these. They're basically almost like pinballs at them in order to destroy them, clear them out of the lane, be able to continue on. And it's really interesting because there are different kinds of balls that you can fire. The basic one is just called baby balls, which they're just like known. they're just regular mundane pinball basically, bounce around, and once they bounce around a little bit, and then eventually will come back towards you, and you actually pick them back up basically and fire them again, and so on and so forth. That's one of the kind of an interesting mechanic about it as well, is the return of everything, because eventually all the balls come back to you, and that's how you kind of reload and are able to fire them again. Which can be like, that whole management can be interesting as well, because I've actually had situations where I've had one of the special balls launch out, and it's like, it was one where it'll go through enemies if they're going forward, but once it hits the back and starts coming back towards you, it doesn't. So I had a situation where it's like all of them were on the field. I had nothing to fire, but they were all behind the enemy. And I had a bunch of enemies right on top of me. It was like, I got nothing to fire. So it's like,
And I like though, like, it's nifty the strategy of that, because
Yeah.
sometimes you can only hit, like, the bosses especially
yeah,
from behind,
yeah,
and so you got to figure out, how many do I have to not get crushed by the descending ones, but still get something back there.
yeah. And that's one thing that I really like about this, is there is a lot of, still in that survivor like theme. You gain experience every time you gain a level. You are able to pick a bunch of upgrades and stuff like that. But there's a bunch of special balls that you can get, and each one has their own different mechanics. Like the basic character that's showing on the screen right now is the warrior. Is the first character you get. He starts with the bleed ball, which is just this giant spiked thing that he can launch out, and it causes the targets to bleed. Which, when a target is bleeding, whenever they're hit by another ball, that ball does additional damage to them. And it's just a flat increase. Like, I think it's based on number of stacks and everything. Like, it's like 4 extra damage per stack on them or something like that. But there's also, oh man, one of my favorites. I like the balls that will pass through enemies in both directions, and those are usually like the ghost and the wind ball. Those will pass through enemies. They'll still deal their damage, but they'll pass through them, which can be really nice, because then you can you can do all kinds of things with those to start wiping out large swaths of the enemies and everything like that. So it's, and that kind of leads into one of the coolest mechanics of this game, which is the X system, or the fusion system, or whatever they have. Eventually you'll see this little, it's like this rainbow spinning object on the field. In fact, it's on the screen right now. And when you first get it, it gives you an option to either do fission, which just kind of randomly gives your whatever you have available levels. You can level things up to level 3. So if there's anything that's lower than level 3, you can get a random number of level ups from that.
Fission or fusion.
Yeah, that one's the fission. But then there's also a fusion option, which is you take 2 maxed out balls. We're just going to try to say with a straight face. But you can take 2 completely leveled up ones and combine their effects together into one. So, and then an even further version of that is there are specific combos that you can do an evolution to, which turns them into a completely new effect. That's kind of similar to what the baseline ones, but still new. My personal favorite evolution, the one that I think I've had the most success with, is if you take the vampire and the ghost ball and combine them together, you get the soul sucker ball, which will Theo's just trying to hide
I'm doing my best.
Yeah, I appreciate that. This is like
thinking, gosh, I could start an OnlyFans and just call it that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, what was that again?
Nothing.
From the top,
Nothing.
please.
Nothing. Nope. This is like podcasting hard mode right now. I was trying to do this with a straight face. But like the vampire ball has the effect when it hits a target, it has a chance of giving you health back. The ghost ball just goes through targets without any other real effect. You combine those together, you get the soul sucker, which goes through all the targets just like the ghost ball, but as it goes through them, it also gives you that chance to gain health. And it's like there's some other little subtle difference to the effect, so it's not just the combination of the two. But that one is great because it'll just go through all of the enemies, hit the back, and bounce around, just go through everyone, and basically almost like you can line it up so you can hit basically every enemy on the screen, and there's a chance of getting health back from every single one of them. So that's a really good way of getting your health back. And even further, though, you can go multiple steps with this system. So you can get there's one ball evolution, I think called Nosferatu, where you take 3 evolved balls and combine those together into that one. So in each one of those takes 2. So you're like combining 6 of them into 3 into 1. Just like getting this Voltron of Mega Ball. Not Mega Bonk like we did last week, Mega Ball, or 2 weeks ago, whatever it was. Mega Ball. And it's just
Got a lot of bonking balls going on.
yeah.
What? Bone Zone? What?
Wait, let me get that too.
Yeah. But this system offers so much versatility.
Oh my gosh! There's so much, and
yeah.
I didn't even see in the notes here, but it seems like a good place to bring it up, because I mean you're going to bring up collecting characters later in the whole. It's a lot. Like for me, it's a lot. Like the whole like playing Civ to get resources to unlock characters.
Well,
but
yeah,
just like with the fusion and fission of your different kinds of weapons, all the balls, there's the characters, you get to a level where you can combine them. So
really,
outside of the fusion and the fission and all the ways that they're combining the different balls you can pick up, you can have like there's a character that is 2 characters. It's twins. And they fire in different directions.
Well,
you can, and then it does get to a point where you can take more than one out at a time.
Well, that I didn't know.
Yeah, and it gives you like both of their abilities, and like I saw an example today of, because like I said, my Rob is all the way in.
Yeah, I'll probably get there eventually. This is definitely a game I'm going to keep playing. It's a lot.
I think
of fun,
you might.
but,
I feel like this is in the ADHD category of games, but a very specific type.
Isn't a bad thing.
Yeah,
where there's patterns.
Yes.
That keep you engaged in a way that's not my brand of neurodivergence as much. Like I really like the breakout style, but then for the combat, but then having to move into playing Civ to get the other stuff and do the other combos, I'm like, all right, I ain't got time for that. I would rather be spending my time perfecting, like getting my angles, But anyway, you can later combine and take out more than one character at once.
Yeah.
And he knows, like, there's a different boss on different levels, and you have to hit them differently. They behave differently in bone and snow and desert and good God. I had him scroll to see. We were counting. I can't remember how many.
Yeah, there's a lot of levels
characters
you
and
can
levels.
get.
It just keeps going. But he tried. He got the character I was talking about, the renegade that can play by itself.
Yeah.
That he's using for grinding. But then he got a new character that I can't remember the name of it, but it has like basically a swirling around it thing, like an aura in Vampire Survivors type thing. um, and he was combining it. And for that particular boss, it was like, oh no, it's not a good combo. So
Yeah.
you need to understand the abilities they have to get the right combos to use in a certain zone.
Yeah.
So there's a
And
lot going on
yeah,
there.
there's
It's certainly versatile, and you're not going to run out of playtime and
yeah.
replayability for a
And
while.
I do think the like I understand like the main loop of the game is going into the pit and going down the lanes and everything like that. The kind of breakout style gameplay. But I actually do like I like the base building element as well because it's not just even that has its own pinball-esque mechanics to it, which gives it a level of novelty. Because you got to think like the way that you harvest is you go up to to your platform
Oh,
area like
Carouser, by the way.
okay. Yeah, I know what you're
Carouser's the one with the stuff that flaps around it. You have
okay.
to get the party house unlocked to get the carouser.
Yeah. But yeah, and that's the other thing is like
It's cute like that too.
like the way that you unlock the characters is like just by playing the game you're going to pick up blueprints, not the game blueprints but actual like blueprints in the game. uh
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
you
there you go.
you
And then
pick
you
up
got to get the resources to
yeah.
build their house,
Yeah.
basically.
But I mean, there's not a whole lot of resources. There's basically wheat, wood, and stone, and then gold, which you get from whatever. But like the way that you harvest material is you actually bounce your workers around your home area or whatever, which I
Yeah, it's got that same breakout mechanic
yeah
where you want to aim where you send them because it's got a timer.
yeah
So you aim them and they have X amount of time and you want them to hit as many of your resources to harvest as possible.
yeah. So you really need to like plan ahead. Like I took a little bit of time to just figure out it's like okay, I found out that like the wheat tiles don't bounce the characters, but wood and stone tiles do one until they're depleted. So basically what I did is I have like one section off the side of my one section that's like just my harvest area basically, and I have the other sections like all the like regular random buildings and stuff like that. And then I have like the was it the so one of the like the first three characters, it starts with the ghost ball. I don't remember what his name is. But his building, like also these buildings, as you level up the characters, their buildings actually get better effects as well. And his building effect, oh, now September's camera's down.
Now it's her
Uh,
turn.
but her effect is, and now I'm just everywhere apparently. Uh, but yeah, her effect is, or that character's effect, or the building effect is like the first however many uh, of your workers bounce off of that building, their speed is increased by 25%. It's like their speed is increased by a percentage, which means that like basically what I'm doing is I have that building right in the middle off the right, have it angled so everyone will bounce off that building first, and then angle into this like I have this zone of like wood up here, or stone down here, and wheat in the middle. So I'll aim them, ricochet them off that building. They increase speed. They go into the wheat zone, which is doesn't bounce them, so they'll get the wheat from that. But then they'll just ricochet, bounce up and down off the wood and stone, and try to get all as much as I can harvested from that. So it's like you have those kinds of mechanics, which are just novel, and I think the fact that there's a lot of novelty in this game is one thing that really helps me stick with it, because it's like, okay, I want to just kind of, I want to, try to math this out, figure out how to get the most out of my resource and everything. I can do that. And it's like, oh, but there's also the, like, I want to upgrade these buildings, and you construct and upgrade build like the other buildings by bouncing your workers off of them. So it's like, okay, I have these two buildings I want to upgrade. I'll just make this lane right in the middle so that they won't go anywhere else, and they'll just ricochet off of these buildings, and I'll get them upgraded for sure. So you have these different mechanics and everything. You have I've barely scratched the surface of this. Honestly, I think I have like 6 characters unlocked. That's it. Uh,
What?
that I have the second zone. I have like 6 characters unlocked, and that is not a lot for this game. Oh, there's a lot
There's
of
a few
depth to
more
this.
there.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of breadth in what you can do, and there's also a lot of depth in the mechanics themselves, which I think is really good for this game. And just going back to like being what the different kind of combinations you can get for the balls, I think is hilarious. The different characters. Sorry, September, your mic is not on right now.
It looks like there are 16 characters.
Okay, so that's not actually as many as I thought, but still, that's a lot.
That's still, yeah.
Yeah, there's still
Plus,
quite a
you've
bit.
got the whole cohabitation thing where you
Yeah,
combine them.
Yeah, although the cohabitors are a character in themselves. They're one of the ones you get early on, but it's like, and
well, that makes it 17 if you count them separately.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure they count as one character, but anyways, yeah, but even then, like the differences in the characters themselves. I mean, of course, similar to Vampire Survivors, each character starts with a different special ball. Like the first one, you get the warrior. He starts with the bleed ball, but then you get I got one that got the vertical laser ball, which I think is pretty cool. Although I don't like the character, because like in addition to that, they also each have their own kind of special mechanics. With the exception of the warrior. The warrior is just, it literally says has nothing. It's just like the basest
The
ass.
vertical ones freak me out. Like the graphic, I have to say, for the vertical thing, like feels like you should dodge it, and it's yours. And the way it's set off, I was having trouble getting the hang of.
Which
like,
actually you can
trying
see
to
that on the
make sure it was
video I have
it's
right now.
on the screen right now. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like, oh wait, that's me.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Yeah. So that's rough. There was one character that's, or no, was it an ability? See, I don't even know. There's where when you're close and you get hit, it does a bunch of damage. So there's versatility in the characters where you want to stay back or you do want to balance, like when you're rushing in and picking stuff up and doing damage that way, so you don't get crushed like it's freaking Space Invaders, right?
Yeah, I mean, and that's the hard thing
well
sometimes.
Designed that way.
Because like
Renegade, by the way, is the one. Did I say that plays by itself?
Yes, I think you did say that. Yeah. But yeah, like you have that who just literally just it's completely just he plays himself plays himself. Plays talking about balls and playing himself. Anyways. Okay, failed the hard mode challenge there, but anyway.
I'll just walk away.
Even for the likes of me. Like I had no choice. You understand?
I could only keep a straight face for so long. But so yeah, you got him. You got like earlier on. You have
this has been challenging and all, but I see you got this. I'm gonna walk away for a minute.
But it's like I've got one of the earlier characters you can get is he functions pretty much normally, except he chooses the upgrades himself. Like you have no control over what upgrades you get, but you have like the basic gameplay is still the pretty standard for him.
Yeah, I think I have that one.
Yeah,
and I gave it a shot to see if I could learn something to be better at choosing.
I didn't learn anything from him. It's like I think I've used them a couple times, and it didn't go well actually.
It's not optimizing. It's not like choosing the auto choose on other games like that. In my opinion, I think it's random because, or it could just be biased because choosing based on how you want to play, is very different than choosing based on knowing what you're gonna face. And I haven't played long enough to really understand what I'm facing. I think I'm only in the second zone, honestly.
Yeah.
But I could ask Rob. He should be on this show, not me. Honestly, God.
Yeah, just set up your kitchen setup and have him on camera there.
Right? Like, call us on Discord. You played so much more game of this than anyone I've ever known.
Yeah. But
he's probably playing it right now, honestly.
Honestly, I can't blame him. If I wasn't doing the show, I probably would be too. But
Dude, I put Decra Survivors on my freaking iPad the other day. Like,
Nice. But I think this is a very novel way of doing this style of game. Because like with a lot of survivors likes, they do like the open landscape. You're trying to avoid the crowd or avoid the masses of enemies and everything like that.
like different maps,
Yeah. I mean, and this one is very unique in that survivor like genre because it is that primarily like breakout style gameplay where it's just a single lane, although once there are 3 stages to each level, and like once you reach one of those stages, the lane does increase in size on the sides, so it allows for more enemies to come at you. So there is that element of increasing difficulty within the level, just by virtue of just, hey, there's more lanes for your enemies to go through. But it's a singular
and the
direction.
creating a different way to farm resources. Like,
Yeah.
I was disappointed when we couldn't make it that week to talk about this game, and I'm glad we at least extended or found a theme it fits in, because it's got a combination of things I think is quite unique and engaging.
Yeah, and also the way that they do difficulty increases, I think is actually pretty unique for this. Like a lot of times, when you do increasing difficulty, it's just based on, we're just going to throw more enemies at you, or just like everything like that. This one, it actually it decreases the amount of time you have, and because it has that breakout style where it's just this ever advancing line of enemies, having that effectively means that they're coming at you faster, because they're still the same rate or whatnot, like the same ratios or whatever for that level. So like, okay, normally on normal mode, you're going through the whole level in 15 minutes. That's the baseline normal mode. The fast mode is 12 minutes. So it's doing the same number of enemies, the same stages and everything, but doing it 3 minutes faster. Which means that's 3 minutes less that you have to upgrade.
You have to complete it faster, yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of the enemies speeding up, like, it's not Space Invaders. It's like all of a sudden it's like
Yeah.
shit. You're getting crushed. You just have to get actually more skilled and efficient in the way you get through them to get through them in time.
And it seems like such a minor thing. And it's like, it's normally 15 minutes. Okay, they're reducing it to 12 minutes. How big of a jump can that be? I've not gotten fast mode down yet. I've gotten normal mode on the first 2 stages, or at least the very first stage with all the characters I have available thus far. Can do that pretty consistently with these new characters and everything. I have yet to do it on fast mode. I tried it once. I might be able to do it now because I have gotten a couple upgrades since then. But just the fact that you're trying to do the same amount of work in less time, I think was a very interesting dial that they could have chosen to increase the difficulty. I think that was actually very well done. And you get increased rewards and stuff like that from doing it in that mode as well. But yeah, overall, this is definitely a game that I'm going back to probably tonight after we record after we finish the show. I've been meaning to get back to it. I played it for a couple days and then just life happened. But yeah, I like the diversity because each of the characters play differently. Like you have to consider different tactics for each one. Like the cohabitors, they're 2 characters and they each have their own, like the way they phrase it, I guess, is that you're controlling one line, but there's 2 lines showing. So wherever you're aiming, the other character in the cohabitor couple is aiming in the mirrored opposite direction. But each time you fire, it's for half the damage. So it's like, okay, they're really good at like kind of just spreading balls everywhere. I wasn't going to be able to avoid that, but anyway.
And thank goodness for small wonders.
So it's like for them, you really need to think about like mathematical damage, where it's like it's not a percent.
Ooh, I get 2. It's like you get half.
Yeah.
Twice.
And it's like, well, but that's where ones like the bleed ball becomes really powerful because it's just a straight number. It's not based on a percentage of damage or anything like that. It's not increasing damage by a percentage. It's increasing it by just a straight number. So the more you fire, the more you get
yeah,
that.
so come to think of it, because I haven't gotten to get into the twins yet, but like, I wouldn't want to take baby balls with that.
Actually, there is an upgrade that does help that because you're
'Cause
firing.
it splits and they get smaller and smaller damage the whole time. You just get more, right?
Well, there is an
If you're
upgrade.
starting with half, maybe it doesn't last as long. This is getting really
Yeah, there is an upgrade. There is an upgrade that makes it so that all of the balls increase in damage depending on how many baby balls are out on the lane, and it's a significant amount of damage. So like you have like 20 of them out there on the field, and you're getting increases because of all of them out there. I mean that can help out. Like I've tried to do that build before. That was good with them because they're just anything where it's just like based on just sheer numbers rather than like the actual damage they're dealing is really helpful for that character. Oh,
So the thing you're showing on screen now, this Bone Zone guy,
yeah.
and he shoots
Boneyard.
out those things. There is one. It's my new favorite thing. Um, Rob had a character, and I don't know what it was, that was bouncing some of those back at him.
Really?
So yeah,
Oh,
dude, there's so much in this game.
yeah.
Like, I was like, wait, how are you doing that? Like, I'm worried about like not trying to get in between the spaces because like, for audio listeners, some of these bosses will put out
Yeah,
arrays, like a whole semicircle of projectiles,
like a traditional
and
bullet
you just
hell
gotta
type thing.
squitch around trying to not get hit, and but it's forcing you way back often.
Yeah.
To the back of the field, and sometimes there's not much room there by
Yeah.
that point. So it can
Yeah.
like it's where you just get crushed. But I saw him using something to bounce some of those back.
Yeah.
I have to play more just to get some of that cool shit I've seen him do. I thought I gave
Yeah.
up on this game, but
Yeah.
we would dismiss this ad, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I have one snooze. Snooze that one for now. But yeah, just it is again just kind of surprising the amount of depth and breadth in this game and how much variety there is. And in that respect, I do think it is paced pretty well. Oh, because it does start you off with only like one character. You have to go through the first one. And again, you're not expected to succeed the first time. That's just kind of should be in the disclaimer for this style of game. It's like the first time you play this, you will die and it will probably suck. Uh, it's like that's in the fine print. But
At least it's quick.
yeah, I mean, again, that's the other aspect.
You'll learn
is
something.
yeah,
Try again.
Yep, you'll learn something. You'll be able to unlock upgrades. Your own skill will get better, and the power that your characters have will get better.
It's
You'll be able to do more.
too in that way. It's not punishing at all.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, eventually you can get to the point where it's like, okay, I'm overpowering the levels by sheer math. Oh, so you can get to that point. Oh, which is nice. I think that's
Hey, you
especially
can go have a cigarette. Apparently, you spend
Yeah.
enough time and
Yeah.
invest in that guy.
yeah. Which again, the fact that I even have that, I think is hilarious. Uh, but
That you have to grind. See,
yeah,
that's where it loses me. It's great.
Okay.
I love this combat style. There's a lot going on. It, uh, the playability and replayability, and I mean the hours. I don't even know how many hours Rob has into it, and there's still more to go for free on Game Pass, but
Yeah.
not expensive otherwise. A great time killer. Also in the part-time gamers vein, it, boards they're timed, so
Yeah.
you can get in and out.
Yeah.
Personally, for me, just the switching over to like, okay, I have to plant fields and bounce guys around there too to harvest things to hope to get a new character. Like it was so different style wise that my brain was just not. I was like, I just wanted to go to the next board. I want games that will like reward me for what I just accomplished in my combat, in the board, how far I got, and then let me upgrade and pick up new characters from there. Going and doing an extra step to unlock that part of the game for just me personally, it was enough to for me to put it down and go play something else.
And that is very understandable. I mean, it is a very different side of the game. Oh, and if you're very intent on like the core loop of that, and then it's like, oh, I gotta, this is very different from what I was expecting. I can understand that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's absolutely valid. Oh, for my like, and in theory, that should be the same for me, but for some reason, it just kind of clicked for me. There's like being able to like
Oh,
figure out
I
the,
can understand.
yeah,
I can see why if you want my theory. Like
yeah,
the same way you don't like sandbox games and you don't like open world. This gives you a pathway to unlock the next thing. This
yeah,
gives you a quest. This gives you something to do
yeah,
that's not just, kill X number of rats and get your gold and move along. Like the same quest over and over. Um,
yeah,
it's like having a quest line and telling
yeah,
you what you should do next, and
yeah,
you like that.
yeah. Thinking about it now,
You need that
it's
almost to
yeah,
keep you
I
in the
really
game.
do. Especially for me, I like having like it's open enough to give you options, but it's directed enough to allow you to know where to go. Like what it, I think it
Yeah,
limits those
and
options
you
well
want to.
enough.
Why am I going to go do that?
Yeah,
And you get your why.
yeah. Oh, yeah. And just like even the design of the actual like overworld things, it's like being able to Tetris together these different buildings. Like, okay, what buildings do I want out of the way? It's like, okay, I can. They're different. And the buildings are all different configurations too. So it's like you're trying to like maximize space and everything because space is kind of minimal at first. Eventually, you can expand out further and increase the amount of space you have available. But it's like, okay, Tetrising these buildings together over here, so they're just kind of out of the way. But it's like, oh wait, I can, if I want to try to get this pattern for ricocheting my workers around, I can get this building over here and make this kind of funnel to like I love that, figuring that stuff out. Um,
Yeah,
and
it's a puzzly aspect that
yeah, and it's very satisfying when you finally figure out it's like, okay, I can bounce them off of this building, which increases their speed. I send them down this like lane where they can bounce off of these different resources, and I have these characters that have this upgrade that makes it so that they get increased time when when they gather this kind of resource, and like figuring out that
Oh, and I
equation.
don't think we mentioned that, like that bouncing off the housing that
Yeah.
you unlock to get the characters, where going to wheat and stone and gold, and you're collecting those things. But once you get the housing for your characters, hitting those during your harvest phase gives bonus to the characters that um, you got by unlocking that building.
I'm trying to remember.
From what you
I
just
think
said.
you upgrade there are certain buildings that you upgrade via like the ones that give bonuses to your stats. You upgrade those by using running your workers into them. And that's how you
Hmm.
build the building as well initially. But the actual like character housing buildings are upgraded by leveling up the characters associated with them in the actual
Okay.
game.
All right. So
Um,
now we need a minute or whatever of bullshitting while an ad
oh
runs.
yeah, sorry for the ad, everyone. I mean,
That's literally what we'll call the section.
we're still recording on YouTube, so we have the VOD up there as well. Everyone
Well,
out there
yeah, but
watching
we don't
live,
want to
but
like
yeah, yeah. Oh,
shortchange. And
We'd be
this is
BSing.
something this is something we can think about building into, like, what are we going to do with this time?
yeah, that is true. I mean, granted,
You
the
have
ad
I don't
won't
have a
always adhere,
view of
but
when it ends, but you do.
it still says ad starting soon. Oh,
Oh, okay. For me, I had another dismiss button, which I did not hit. Um,
yeah, I
and
did not
as
have
far
a
as I
snooze
know, it's
available
still
at the
there.
time.
Okay.
It
It
is not
gave
showing.
me a dismiss
Okay,
button, which
now it
is
is showing
weird.
ad in progress. 3 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Um,
3 minutes.
I do
What do
that
they
so
sell
I
us?
don't
It's
have
fine.
pre-roll
It's
ads.
fine. You know
Um,
what? I recently got a really great idea from other streamers that are doing it that way. Go ahead and let the frickin' pre-roll go. That's when your starting soon screen is up.
well,
And that gives you
assuming
more time to let it go with 0 ads and set it to something like 30 seconds but still get income. Saying.
I mean, assuming people actually come in when the
I
starting soon
know.
is, I mean, if they're coming in the middle of the show, then they'll still
I
get an
know.
ad. But anyway,
I
a
know.
little
And
bit
I
of a
was not doing it because I don't like it too. But for with fewer viewers, it's like they're coming to
Yeah.
see her or not. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, a little bit of
I went ahead and got turbo like a
yeah. I mean,
lunatic.
that's honestly that's probably what I would end up doing, depending on how many. The thing is, I don't think I have an I
It's
don't
so cheap.
subscribe. I mean, it is more than
For how
YouTube
much
Premium,
I watch
but
Twitch, it's the cheapest streaming service I have.
yeah. I mean, and
It's like $11. What?
it's like 16 for me or something like that. I mean, it might have been $11
Oh.
before, but it's I think it's at least 16
It's like 11
now.
and change. Did you go through the desktop or through mobile? I
I
think
have
if
no
you
idea.
subscribe through mobile, even though I'm using it everywhere, just like with bits and with subs, if you subscribe using mobile, it's cheaper. I
I
don't
don't remember.
understand.
I don't remember.
I-
I'll have to look
someday
into
there'll,
it, but anyway,
sometime there'll be a lawsuit eventually, I'm sure.
I'm sure, and
Of
I'm sure
course.
it's like the Android or Apple tax, or I don't know, I don't know what's going on. Anyway,
Anyway, are we back?
not yet. Well, not on Twitch at least.
You just don't
We still
even
got about
care.
50 minutes.
Still about the YouTube. It's
Um,
fine.
But yeah, like
the
well,
girl
but,
from Ipanema.
yeah,
We give
we're kind of
ourselves
winding
hold
down
music.
That's
anyway.
what we could do. We could have 3 minutes of part-time shamers every episode.
Yes!
I mean, if I'm able to like actually figure out when, like, well, I could. That's the thing is I can control when
You can schedule it. Sure.
yeah.
Part-time shamers. We're shamed.
Ad
is
break
the name of the
as
game.
in
Wink.
17 seconds, 16, 15.
Yeah.
Just a few seconds.
Yeah. That's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah.
17 seconds.
Just,
and
like,
there'll still be
And
incorporate
then you
that
can
in the ad break.
subscribe to hear that bullshit. You want it. You want us unfiltered. Don't tell me. You don't want to
And then, like,
subscribe
and
and
then-
hear the part-time shamers pilots.
And then it's like if you're just on YouTube, you can just get anyway. But I'm not gonna break that
Or
out.
you can edit it
Anyways.
out.
I could, but that defeats the point of having my current setup.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I know. It's fine.
Well, anyways, a little, behind baseball or inside baseball there. But yeah, now that we're back from the ad break,
Baseball.
behind baseball, whatever. I don't know proper terminology words. Anyways,
Speak say words. I think I do.
yeah. Overall, I still love this game. Is great. It does have. I'm not gonna like we've discussed that it does have some potential flaws. The two sides of the gameplay are pretty different. If you don't like the base building side of it, I can understand that. That might be a detracting factor. But overall, the base game loop of going down the lane, doing the breakout style meets survivor like gameplay, I think is fantastic. I like it because it also focuses you a lot better when you're being attacked in 360. It can get a little bit more frantic. This one is like, okay, it's just from one direction. So I think that helps me out as well. But yeah, I'm probably going to end up playing this
Patterns are-
game.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah. It's And I love the versatility of being the fusion and the evolution. That's a really cool system. I really like that. Being able to just like figure out, hey, if I
And with
combine these two
those
things together,
tasty old school sprites, right? Like
yeah, yeah,
use that. I don't need your 4K graphics that I need to buy a
yeah,
monitor or TV that shows
You're a
more than the
4K
human
graphic.
eye than our human eye can't even comprehend that much, but
yeah,
all the youngs need it. Like, no,
yeah.
I'm good with these sprites and concentrating on the gameplay.
Agreed. Definitely agree with that. Oh,
That's why retro's so popular. Like,
yeah, because like it's more accessible hardware wise.
chasing photorealistic is
Yeah,
not as fun as the
yeah,
games you get that aren't, right? Those are
yeah,
great for Telltale games.
yeah, yeah. Oh, so yeah, definitely big recommend for this one. But I think that covers pretty much about everything about that. Although another thing is there is an endless mode as well, which is nice. So if you want just
Oh,
more of
no.
just that, if you do want to just focus more on that, there is that mode as well. Oh,
Did you want to just keep going and going
yeah.
and going and going?
As long as you can, that's the point. But yeah.
Yeah, it is. The game has balls in it.
Yep.
Enough said. Let's not grow up now.
Rob called it earlier. It's such a dumb name, right? Like, we've just been calling it Ball Pit because Ball X Pit. And
Well-
earlier today was like Ball Spit. Like,
Like
Sounds like
a
a
really
riding
weird name.
rehearsal for the
I
Fast
can-
and the Furious. Ball X Pit.
well, I can understand why they went there because the fusion system they have it listed as the X system, so
Uh-huh.
and because the balls become blank X whatever.
you're crossing it with
Yeah, you're
something.
crossing them together.
Yeah, no.
I like the name. Ball pit just
If it were
sounds.
just fusion, not fission, which is the opposite of crossing things.
It's
Um,
fine.
Anyway. All that to say, I want to play it.
Fine.
I want to keep playing
You
it.
just can't pronounce it.
It's good times.
Oh yeah, totally worth playing.
Yeah. We just we're descending fully into part-time shamers at this point, so that's a good place to land this plane.
And you are welcome.
Yeah. Oh, but
Oh,
yeah,
Theo, in our other show, doing part-time shamers came up.
yeah. Oh, and that's right. We ended up talking about it in part-time adventurers too.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
they were
missed that
coming up with suggestions for other shows we could do, and I brought up part-time shamers because we still
think-
got Theo
one. I think
here,
that's what my
always
ear was
ready to
ringing.
go.
Probably not too long ago. I was like, "Who's saying something about me? What the hell?"
I have been
It's like-
summoned.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like a conch show.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a good place to stop for today. Join us next week. I coincidentally talking about this theme, I dropped the ball. I don't have anything planned for next week yet. But we will discuss and we'll figure something out for next week in the same theme.
And I might have a problem next week.
Okay.
Probably not. Probably okay. I guess I'll talk about it in the outro.
Yeah. But yeah, we will get to that. Once we figure that out, we'll probably announce it and, get ready for our show next week. But anyways, everyone, thank you for listening. If you like what you've heard and you'd like to help us out, a few ways you can do that are by giving us a review over on Apple Podcast. You can follow my Twitch channel for our live recordings Sunday nights starting at 9:15 Eastern Time, or you can join my YouTube channel for the VODs. That should show up almost immediately after the show finishes. And or you can leave us a tip over on our Ko-fi. If you'd like to contact us, you can with our email, parttimegamers.cast@gmail.com, or you can join our Discord channel. You can find the show and links to everything around it using the link bit.ly/CI Productions. Ember, where can people find you around the internet?
Well, first thing I want to tell you is, babe, you're an affiliate now. You got some Twitch VODs too.
I know. I don't like using Twitch for VODs. I prefer YouTube, which is why I set it up that way. But I also made it so I
At
can do it
all?
on. Not really. Honestly, other than
Why?
streaming, I don't
Right.
really like Twitch that much. That's why I actually liked YouTube. I've been paying for YouTube Premium for like 10 years now, so I don't get ads there.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
anyway,
I like
anyways.
being able to click on links in the chat. Silly me. Anyway,
Yeah,
the easiest
yeah.
thing to do to find me is to go to 9of12.com. That's NINEOF12.com. I don't have links on there though, however, for this competition that I'm in, which is the Factual Foodie.
Oh
You can
yes,
go to
yes.
John Lee Young, Leung, uh, Twitch channel to watch that. I won the first round that I was in, and tonight before this show, the last semifinal or the last whatever first round happened, and my name was drawn to compete against Megabytes, Bietz, who's a Twitch streamer, and he and I will be competing on Super Bowl Sunday. The theme is the Superb Owl. I'll have 60 minutes
Yes.
to create a dish in a bowl,
Yes.
and there'll be like two semifinals that day, and then the final will be in the following week. So if you're not doing the sports ball or you got want something in the background, I'm not sure if I'm in the earlier or later stream that day, but I'll try to keep everyone posted in my Discord. Come cheer me on. You can help me. It's trivia and cooking, and I'm keep fighting forward, and maybe I'll win
Yeah,
something.
yeah. It was really
Yeah.
exciting watching the competition last week. Um,
Yeah, and I'm helping. I helped him a little bit with the tech this week. It wasn't as
okay, that's
awful.
good. That's good.
Yeah.
All right, Theo, where can people find you around the internet?
At the moment, not much of anywhere. I'm going through some stuff and
Yeah.
trying to get back on the horse, and um, damn horse won't stand still, so I can't get back on horse. So, and actually, this horse was in fact on a desert or in a desert with no name. So that's why he won't stay still, because I don't know what to call him. It's like, come back, you. So.
Yeah.
I'm
All
sure
right.
that movie, I'm sure that song had nothing to do with drugs. Just like James Taylor. I've seen Fire and I've seen Rain, and I bet it was from all the PCP and shrooms in your hotel room.
Yeah. All right.
I saw that man in concert, and you don't know how many replaced hips I saw, because it's so many boomers. And I'm just looking around, it's like, look at all the Life Alert bracelets.
Oh, jeez.
I don't have one. I feel out of place.
That'd be the worst like Swifty exchange ever. It's just like completely screw EMS. Like, sorry.
Which one is it? They're everywhere. Just take them all.
I've actually seen a Swifty exchange, so that my mind just literally went there. Oh, and the award goes to.
Yeah.
Oh,
And on that
that
note,
was legend, and hopefully you're not lactose intolerant. Dairy, there it is.
Oh shit, wrong blood type.
until next time, we are the part-time gamers, clocking out.
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.